What if I told you Tesla's newest car could change everything you thought you knew about electric vehicles? The 2026 Tesla Model 2 isn't just another EV. It's a $25,000 machine that promises over 300 miles of range, futuristic tech, and the bold claim of bringing premium performance to the budget segment. But does this affordable Tesla actually live up to the hype, or is it just another marketing dream? Let's find out, because what I discovered might completely surprise you. The Tesla Model 2 is more than just another addition to Tesla's lineup. It's the brand's bold move to make electric mobility truly mainstream. For years, Tesla has dominated the premium EV space with cars like the Model 3 and Model Y, but the average buyer still found them just out of reach. That's where the Model 2 steps in. A compact electric SUV with a starting price of around $25,000, designed to take on affordable gas-powered favorites like the Honda HR-V and Toyota Corolla Cross. From the outside, it carries the familiar Tesla DNA, sleek, aerodynamic, and minimalist. But this time, everything feels tighter, smarter, and more focused on everyday practicality. It's not just about performance anymore, it's about making electric driving accessible without compromise. But here's where things get interesting. Tesla claims the Model 2 will deliver the same kind of innovation and driving thrill as its pricier siblings, all at a fraction of the cost. So, does it truly deliver on that promise, or is it a little too good to be true? Let's dive into the details and see what makes this car one of the most talked about launches of the decade. The moment you see the Tesla Model 2 in person, it's clear this isn't just a smaller Tesla, it's a smarter one. The exterior design blends simplicity with purpose. A sculpted front end with ultra-slim LED headlights, a clean roofline that curves into a subtle rear spoiler, and flush door handles that pop open with a satisfying click. It looks futuristic, yet approachable, like a scaled-down Model Y that's been reimagined for city life. Step inside, and the first thing that hits you is how open and airy the cabin feels. Tesla's signature minimalist interior returns, but with clever updates. A slightly smaller center touchscreen that floats cleanly above the dash, wireless charging pads tucked seamlessly into the console, and new sustainable materials that feel surprisingly premium for this price point. Even the seats, wrapped in vegan leather, offer better cushioning and support than you'd expect in a so-called budget EV. But design is just one piece of the puzzle. Underneath, the Model 2 packs a newly optimized battery platform that promises up to 320 miles of range on a single charge. That's not just competitive, it's class-leading for an EV in this price range. The single-motor version offers quick, confident acceleration, while the dual-motor AWD variant takes things up a notch, reportedly doing 0 to 60 in under 5.8 seconds. For a $25,000 car, that's impressive, borderline unbelievable. Tesla has also introduced a new adaptive suspension setup, giving the Model 2 a smoother, quieter ride on rougher roads. Whether you're weaving through city traffic or cruising on the highway, it feels planted and confident. Like it knows exactly what you want before you even touch the steering wheel. On the tech side, it's everything you'd expect from Tesla and more. The next-gen autopilot system uses upgraded cameras and sensors for improved lane assist and auto parking. The infotainment runs on a refreshed UI that's snappier, cleaner, and loaded with features like real-time battery route planning and improved voice commands. And yes, Tesla's infamous arcade mode and in-car streaming options are still here. Because who doesn't love watching Netflix while charging? Still, the Model 2 isn't perfect. Some early test drives report slightly firmer suspension tuning than ideal for rough city streets, and interior noise isolation isn't quite at Model 3 levels. There's also debate around the use of cost-cutting plastics in the lower dash areas, but at $25K, these trade-offs might be easier to forgive. And then there's the big mystery. How will it actually perform in real-world driving? Tesla's numbers sound incredible on paper, but can the Model 2 maintain its range and performance once it hits the road? That's the question we'll explore in the next section. Because what happens when this car is pushed to its limits might surprise even the most loyal Tesla fans. And here's where everything comes together. The real-world test drive. You press the accelerator and instantly, the Model 2 surges forward with that unmistakable Tesla punch. It's not brutal like the Model 3 performance, but it's quick enough to make you grin every single time. The 0-60 figure doesn't do it justice. It's the instant torque, the quiet rush of power, and the confidence that makes city driving genuinely fun again. Through corners, the steering feels light yet precise. The low center of gravity, thanks to that compact battery pack, gives it balance and stability you'd expect from a much pricier car. Even on rougher roads, the suspension manages to absorb most bumps without losing composure. It's not a sports car, but it carries itself with surprising grace. Then comes the range test, the big question everyone's been waiting for. Tesla claimed 320 miles, but in mixed driving, the Model 2 managed just over 305 miles. That's still remarkable for a 25K EV. The charging speeds too impress. Thanks to compatibility with Tesla's V4 superchargers, you can go from 10% to 80% in just about 22 minutes. But the biggest surprise? It's not the speed or the range, it's how complete the experience feels. The Model 2 doesn't feel like a budget Tesla. It feels like a mature, thoughtfully designed car that finally brings electric driving within reach for millions of people. Of course, there are trade-offs. The cabin isn't whisper quiet, and the rear legroom could be better. But as you sit behind the wheel watching that minimalist dashboard come alive, you realize this car isn't trying to be perfect. It's trying to be possible. And that's what makes it powerful. So after days of driving, testing, and pushing it to its limits, one question remains: is the Tesla Model 2 truly the game changer we've been waiting for, or just another promise wrapped in hype? Let's find out in the verdict. So, after everything we've seen, tested, and felt behind the wheel, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Tesla Model 2? Simply put, it delivers far more than its $25,000 price tag suggests. The Model 2 proves that affordable electric cars don't have to feel cheap or compromised. You're getting over 300 miles of real-world range, snappy performance, intuitive tech, and access to Tesla's ever-expanding supercharger network. All in a package that's small enough for city life, yet practical enough for a weekend road trip. For urban commuters and first-time EV buyers, the Model 2 makes perfect sense. It's easy to drive, easy to charge, and most importantly, easy to live with. It turns the EV lifestyle from something futuristic into something everyday. That said, it's not flawless. The cabin materials and sound insulation still remind you that this is Tesla's entry-level model. Rear passengers might find space a bit tight, and the ride can feel firm over rough patches. But those are small sacrifices in a car that's redefining what's possible at this price. In the broader market, the Model 2's impact could be massive. It's Tesla's shot at the heart of the affordable SUV segment, where millions of buyers currently choose gas-powered options. If this car performs as promised once deliveries begin, it might not just compete with rivals like the Hyundai Kona Electric or Chevy Equinox EV. It could force them to rethink everything. So, is the 2026 Tesla Model 2 the EV revolution we've been waiting for? Maybe it is. Because for the first time, going electric doesn't require luxury budgets or compromises, just a willingness to take the next step forward. What do you think? Would you trade your current gas car for the Model 2? Or are you waiting to see what competitors bring next? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next review.